Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all you beautiful people, no matter where in the world you are. Today's video is from day 14 of my trip. It was also my last day in America. So, got up nice and early the Friday morning. Only to find San Francisco blanketed in fog. So out of the 14 days I was in the States, that was the only day that was shitty. So, but we still managed to do a few things. My uncle and auntie took me across to Marin County, I think it's the way you pronounce it, and we went to Muir Woods. Muir Woods is a preserved redwood forest. It's located the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge in Marin County, and if you ever get a chance to go there, go there. It is a magnificent forest to walk through. So we spoke to one of the people who work there. Some of the trees there are estimated to be between 1,000 and 2,000 years old, which is absolutely astonishing. And when you see the girth of the tree, they are up to 15, 20 foot across at the base, so they're quite a big tree. Back in the early days, a lot of the redwood in America was cut down. There was the main source of wood for building houses, barns, shops, etc. And Muir Woods is one of the few places left in America that has an original. There's been no forest cutting down of trees in there, so whatever trees come down actually come down naturally. Another thing about Muir Woods is salmon from the Pacific Ocean swim upstream in the winter spring time, and they actually lay their eggs in Muir Woods. So we're walking around and having a look in the river as we cross some of the bridges, and we actually saw three. They're about 2 to 3 inches in length. They were born last winter. They'll stay in the stream for between 1 to 3 years before they actually swim downstream and back towards the Pacific Ocean. So from there, or there for I think 3.5 hours, just walking around through the forest. And seriously, if you get a chance to go there, go. If you like nature, it's really, really fascinating. From there, we went to Mill Valley, and there's a nice little pub in the towns as we drove past, and it looked like something back in the Tudor era, just the style of the building. From there, we went to Sausalito, beautiful little town in across the bay from San Francisco, and the houses there are something to be amazed with the architecture and style of the housing along the foreshore there. Absolutely amazing. So nice and hilly. A lot of bike riders like riding around that area, and good luck to them going up and down those hills all day. So after that, we went back to my uncle's and auntie's house. I went for a walk down the street in San Francisco. I went and got some lunch at a Chinese restaurant, Chang's Kitchen, and I can't remember the name of the street that it's on. But if you like Mongolian beef, which I do, it is nice and spicy hot. So that was lunch. I went back, did my final packing, made sure I had everything, and I still forgot my razor and shampoo at my auntie's house. Then we left home around the 6 o'clock mark to go up to Twin Peaks. Generally, on a nice day, you can go up there. You see the two peaks, but you can look out over San Francisco. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge. It's meant to be absolutely wonderful. But the fog in the morning was nothing compared to the fog around the 6 o'clock mark. You're lucky to see 100 to 125 meters in front of you at places. I did manage to get a single photo of a house, and even in that you can see how much fog there was, and just after I took the photo you couldn't see it again. That's how thick the fog was moving through, and it would break up in patches, so you could see houses for 3-4 seconds and they'll go on again. So from there, headed out to the airport, and that's where I began my long trip back home to Melbourne. So once again, I'd like to thank everyone who's followed my journey with me. I've had fun making these videos for you. I hope you've all enjoyed them, and I look forward to my next video, which will be the last of the series tomorrow, where I go through my highlights and lowlights of my trip. So until tomorrow, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you tomorrow afternoon sometime. Bye.